That also makes me think of the dog.
Does everybody just about done with their drawings?
It's gonna make it. But that's okay. Gives me ideas.
Okay, all right, now we're all going to start lining up, and we're going to do this first in concentric circles because this is a lot of wire and I want to make sure everybody hears all of the events. We're going to do, it's to scale. Each foot on this equals 50 million years. So there's 274 feet. So we're going to wrap around in circles, going in order of the events. Everybody's going to read out their event, and then we're going to stretch the whole thing out, hopefully. So, number one. What does that say? Oh, number two, right?
Yes.
Yes. 50 million, right? Not 15 million? Yeah, 50, yeah.
We're reading our event.
Way over here.
Everyone? Yeah.
13.7 billion years ago.
What year was
Going this way? Three?
We're 7.
We're 5. We're 5. Put some space.
5?
Yeah, we're 5.
No, they're 6.
We're like,
They're 5.
Oh, we're you go that way. Oh,
They're 6. We're 7.
what number are you guys? 12. And you're 8. Okay, good. We're number 10. Who's number 3?
okay, I got it.
It would be that way.
Paris.
You're behind us. You're right behind us.
All right.
It's the alien.
Done. Sweet.
All right. 13.7 billion years ago, the Big Bang. Everything that is everything begins. Energy expands faster than the speed of light. Matter and elements are formed. And there's a Big Bang on the back side of the card.
All right, number 2.
13.6 billion years ago, the Dark Ages, or the Big Chill. Heat dissipates, movement slows, no stars, universe is cold and dark. Great place to live.
That's right there. And then number 3, so we didn't have enough groups, is 13.4 billion years ago. Stars formed, galaxies, quasars, and all sorts of cool stuff. That's right. The galaxy doesn't get cool until about 0.3 billion years ago. So, 4.
All right, we're 13.2 billion years ago. The Milky Way forms, give or take a few million years. First comes the bulge, then the disk forms. A supergiant black hole is located in the center.
Okay, 5 billion years ago, the sun forms. The solar system starts to take shape on a spiral arm of the Milky Way. Oh, can we just keep moving? After that really long start, yeah.
Okay. This is number 6. It's 6.45 billion years ago. The Earth forms over the next 500 million years after being bombarded by asteroids and smaller planets and takes shape if we have a planet being bombarded by asteroids.
3.5 billion years ago, the first life appears on Earth. Tiny single-cell bacteria are the first life forms. We have a single-cell bacteria on the back. Hooray!
Beginning of us!
Okay. 350 million years ago, insects appear on land, amphibians follow, presumably to eat them.
235 million years ago, dinosaurs, 7-year-old boys rejoice.
Got bad news for the 7-year-old boys. 10.65 million years ago, extinction, and dinosaurs are wiped out by a meteorite. Global climate changes and mammals arise.
It actually says 11.5 million years ago, human ancestors split from 8 relatives. Family reunions have been awkward ever since. I got them splitting.
Hi!
250,000 years ago, Homo sapiens. What possibly could go wrong?
Dun dun dun.
And the last one, if we get this unspooled far enough, is number 13. 5,000 years ago, it's the width of a hair is the whole of recorded human history, from the earliest Sumerian cuneiforms to the latest Twilight book. So, start. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go.
Someone's gonna get caught in the fishing wire. It's gonna be
Alright.
We're way far out.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, here.
7?
Pull over here. We're gonna get like trapped around. Oh yeah, where they all like. That's the only part of the movie I saw. Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, I gave it.
Make sure no one runs and like.
I definitely like cut wires.
Oh, you guys can wrap this way then. I didn't realize we're done. 10. Done.
We're all right here. We're clustered.
Jurassic Park changed my life.
So I think you guys might have noticed some things. That we got a lot of action in the beginning and then a long span of time without anything happening. 164 feet. So that's however much times 50 million years before anything else happens. And then we got all of the stuff happening on Earth bunched up over here at the end. In fact, human beings in their form as Homo sapiens don't show up until the last 16th of an inch on this whole line. So we're pretty new on the scene, and if anybody's worried about teaching history, remember, the width of a hair, a single human hair, is all of recorded history on this timeline. So don't stress it, kids. It's not that much stuff to cover.